Good afternoon, Professor and all my classmates. My name is Banjopporn Thunla. You can call me Mint. I'm from Thailand. Today I will give you a presentation about national issue for water resources management. This is my outline. Today I will talk about national issues, and it consists of climate change, water pollution, water consumption, education, science, and financial. And for the last one, I'm going to talk about National Water Management Center. Nowadays, we use water almost over the limit that we have. And the biggest issue of national issue that we cannot control is climate change. Do you agree with me? It is the biggest one because we cannot control it or it's uncontrolled. You're gonna see from the picture. Climate change our ecosystem a lot. For the example, you're gonna see for the picture. One, you're gonna see like a river, how like a river change the way to flow, the snowpack, hydroelectric power, the flood, drought, agriculture, groundwater, water use, water quality, delta levees, and habitat. All of this is happening because of climate change. The climate change also change the amount of rainwater. Rainwater is kind of natural water that we can collect every year, but nowadays we cannot estimate and predict for the accurate amount of rainwater. So some area like never flood before or never drought before, they're gonna switch each other. Some area never flood, it's gonna have flooding. Some area never drought, it's gonna be drought. It's gonna be have a drought area. It's like a lack of water. And after that, even lack of water in the area that have water before, what is gonna happen? It's gonna affect for agriculture. Because agriculture, we use water to run on it. But if it don't have water, it's gonna be no agriculture too. Also about the water quality is gonna be not the same, gonna be changed too, because maybe it's gonna affect to the sea level or the fresh water. And for some habitat, some aquatic animal, they change their habitat, but some of them cannot adapt themselves to the new temperature of water, or they need to change its habitat. It cause a lot of aquatic death because of climate change. The second thing that I'm gonna talk is another national issue is water pollution. Water pollution is easy thing, everybody know. It's gonna happen because of human activity. Is the main problems. Human activity, for example, we are human, right? Yeah, of course. So we also use many of water. We have a increasing of water demand, but we cannot find the new water supply. It's unbalanced now. And also the water pollution from human activities, it's gonna cause many things. For example, the wastewater. You're gonna see from this picture, it's gonna have many waste on the surface of water. And after that, what is gonna happen? Of course, it's gonna have something contaminate in the water quality. Water quality is gonna be not good, and water gonna be related to the disease. And this thing is kind of weird thing for the water relate to the disease. It can cause a large number of people dead each year nowadays. So, and water contamination also from the human activities again. For example, for the industries. The industries, they throw the wastewater from the industry out with contaminate with some chemical, or some microorganism or some like a inorganic waste, so we cannot like treat it well. So it affects to the quality of water. Quality of water gonna be decreased too. And for the next one is water consumption. Water consumption is happen because of increasing urban population. Nowadays, everybody wanna live in the city more than in the countryside, especially for my country. I don't know why, but when population increasing the number in the urban, so it's like everybody need water to use. It's not only drinking water. They're not only use water to drink, right? Our life gonna use like we need to watching something, we need to clean something, we need to uh, we need we need to use water to plant our garden, or we need to use for our agriculture, or many things that we need to do. But in urban, if the population increasing, it means the demand of water is increasing too. But nowadays, we lack of water resource. We need to find it new ore, and nowadays we use like a groundwater. Groundwater is like a main resource for drinking water nowadays, but it's almost like an overuse of it too. For the next one that I'm gonna talk about, the national issue is education, science, and financial. How is related to the national issue for water resources management? Yes, of course, education is the first thing for the national issue, because if we have education, it means you have base of knowledge. You're gonna have knowledge for water, for ecosystem, for climate change, for water contamination. So you know the way how to avoid something, or how to preserve the water, or how to reduce the waste from the industry, or how to reduce the waste from the human activity to like leaking to the water. It's gonna like people gonna know that if they do something not good, they're gonna have something bad back too. For example, if they throw the waste into the river, they're gonna get water contamination. And if they get the education, they have base of knowledge, so they're gonna not do it. It is possible, but sometimes everybody know, but they didn't do it. For the second is like science. Science is like kind of the big word for me, because science is not only science. Science is, in this case, is talk about the technical. What about the technical? Yes, scientists will create some equipment, some tool, some program, some method to preserve and renewable our water, to make like a water demand and water supply are balanced. For example, they're gonna use some wastewater treatment, water recycling, water reuse, biodegradation, or how I say, use some chemical to reduce pH and temperature, try to control the quality of water for us. This is the technical from science way. And for the financial, of course, everything around the world now, we need financial or capital to run on it. And the law and government, they can help from this case of water resource for national issue. For example, like a law governing water quality. Law can be like almost the most powerful thing to control water quality in nowadays. If each state they have like a law governing water quality, that they need to control and check for the quality of water every year and report to the government. So maybe we can have like a renewable water more than we need to find a new water resource. And for the government, they can support like give some cost or some capital for support for the financial to develop their education and science in each country to have to be the good to have like a how I say improvement of each country to take care about their water quality. And for example, law can use in like for example in Mexico and Canada that I read on the one paper, they're sharing the water resource together because they not have enough water to use for something. Is it a good deal that okay the water is stream that like how I say it's mixed together, it's merged together in somewhere in Mexico and or Canada, and they can use that water resource together. Sharing sometimes is a good way too. If we lack of water resource. And for the important department that I think they're very, very good for national issue is called NWMC, or it is from National Water Management Center. What are they doing for the water quality? How they can preserve and solve problem of national issue for water resource management. They cover for 6 areas. For the first area is called environmental components. This area they planning to do something, planning the program, planning the method to use to manage the water. For the second one is hydrology and hydraulics. This area, they collect the data. They collect the water data of the area that of all national water resource. And third one, stream geomorphology and restoration. This step they use for like evaluate and predict for stream and restoration of water around the world. Water quality and quantity is used to indicate and qualify surface water and groundwater. And the fifth step is watershed and dam rehabilitation, and the last one is technology outreach. So thank you for your attention. This is my reference.